It's a big decision, and it's a decision that I could have made a year ago, and I didn't make it because I was so worried about what people think. Hello guys, welcome back to another Vlogril vlog. It is the 26th of April and it's just about to be 12 o'clock and our candle summer collection will launch. It has been, I feel like, we've been working on this since like January, February time, but the past couple of weeks has been really hardcore, like making and boxing. I was boxing and labeling things into the night last night. Always like to leave things till the last minute because this didn't need to be till last night, but you know, here we are. And then this morning I've been redoing the website, sorting out all the photos and the listings and stuff. So it's kind of a weird feeling when you click publish because everything's live and it's like, you know, when you build something up in your mind as it's a bit like when you take an exam and you leave the exam and no matter how well you did on the exam, it's over. You're like, like this weird release. That's kind of how I'm feeling right now because it's just about to go live. I need to do a reel. I actually can't believe I haven't done this already. I need to do like an announcement reel. There you go.
Maybe some Coke and a cheese cone.
From Marks and Spencer's?
Yeah.
There is nothing better than a cheese scone from Marks and Spencer's. Right, I've got the video edited. I decided to put it onto my computer to edit it because I just wanted to do something a little bit different. So now I just need to edit the music to be exactly where I want it to be. Obviously, we're ready to go. My favourite part of a launch is when you get to look at the map and where people are shopping from. Also, that's my email that I just sent out. I was running a little bit behind because of course. Anyway, now everything's out there. I've done the email, I've done the reel, everything is happening. Karen's just messaged me and said she's actually going to come and collect the stuff from me rather than me go and take it to her, which means I'm going to go and get the baby because I said I'd look after the baby for a couple of hours today because they're going away for a few days. And I thought I'd give them a little bit of time to kind of sort themselves out. I was going to do that after the drop-off for Karen. Now I'll go and get her now. Every day I leave my house and I'm like, put my sunglasses on, looks so sunny and nice outside, the sky's so blue, and then it's freezing. I'm so over this cold. I'm sleeping with like a furry blanket on underneath the duvet at night. Is it this cold or is it just me? Just very interested in this camera. Hey, should we go and see the dog?
Dog.
Yes, the dog. I'm going to see the dog.
Dog.
The dog.
Oh, my throat. Oh, where's it gone? 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 Where's it gone?
Where is
Oh,
it?
where is it?
Where is it?
Wait a second. It's coming down from the ceiling.
Today has been a whirlwind of a day. I mean, not a whirlwind because it wasn't like all over the place. However, it was very busy. Baby went home and it's just so cute to have a little cuddly nap with a baby. When my smallest baby is 12 and it's been so long and you have a little baby that wants to sleep on you and that's so cute. So she had a little nap, which was nice. She was playing with the dog and with Milo for just hours. She's just infinite energy. Do kind of relate a little bit with her, like she's everywhere. She's running, she's here, she's there, she's up, she's down. Even when she was on like standing still, she was like running on the spot. When she was lying down, her legs were going. It's like she was running regardless. And then all of a sudden she was just and power down. I get it. I get it, Isabella. I feel it. Anyway, she went home. We got takeaway and we had a game night. I don't know. Milo loves board games in general. He's not a great sport. Good morning. It's 11 o'clock and I just got out of bed. I didn't set myself an alarm today, and all week I've been excited for Saturday night sleep, but I still slept horribly. It's driving me crazy. At this point, even night nurse is just like, it's not even giving me like the sleepy vibes. Nothing. My body doesn't want to sleep. Hey, let me just tilt you up a little bit. I've just been rifling through my clean clothes for socks. I am so cold these days. I could tell you in the past like 10 years or so, I had like not one sock to my name, maybe fluffy socks for like winter time or something, but I did not used to wear socks at all. I don't know what changed. Is it age? Do we just get colder as we get older? Colder as we get older? I think that might be part of it. But I truly, like, I would not have thanked you for a pair of socks. I never wore socks with anything. And now, even just like in the house, I have to have socks. What's it all about? My brother just messaged me and said his HelloFresh has arrived, and I said I'd go and put it in for him because he's not there. Also, I've been trying this. I don't wear deodorant every day. We've had this conversation. But I bought this in America, Crystal Coconut and Vanilla. It's like a natural deodorant. So since I don't feel like I need deodorant every single day anyway, then I'm going to try and get into the habit of using this because I know people have got issues with deodorant. And I'm just going to see whether or not this really works for me as and when I do need deodorant. But I also feel like it might be kind of moisturising. I don't know, it says it hasn't got all of the irritants that the other things do. I'm looking to see whether or not it says that it helps the skin. Probably not, but it looks cute. And it smells nice. Vanilla and coconut. It smells nice. I just come to edit this vlog and I filmed the rest of it in slow motion. I wondered why it took so long to import this footage, and it's because it was huge file sizes because it's all slow motion. I don't know how I did it, but I actually think it was probably for the best because I had a bit of a meltdown yesterday afternoon and I got into some stuff, and afterwards I thought, do I want to tell people that? I don't know if I want to tell people that. And I've come to edit it and there's no sound. So if that's not a sign. So I'm going to give you in a nutshell and condensed to maybe, I mean, you don't need to know any of these things, but I was going to say to like just the need to know. I got a lot of comments yesterday. I posted a mental health Q&A. I posted a regular Q&A earlier in the week, and that had some like overlap as well. One person actually said that it was really triggering. She was not being like mean in saying this. She was just telling me this is how it made her feel. It was really triggering to her that I talked so much about ADHD. This week I've talked a lot about ADHD, but I think if you watch all of my content, you'll be surprised to see, I would hazard a guess that generously it's 1 in 10 videos, because I'm so conscious of it being irritating to people who've had a diagnosis, and people they take issue with people self-diagnosing. So I'm really quite conscious of that. And it might feel like I've talked about it a lot recently, just literally this week. But for the most part, it's like few and far between. If you consume all my content, then you're seeing all of them. Or it might just be by chance that you happen to see more of that than the other stuff. I don't know. But I think if we kind of got someone to pick out all of the times, it wouldn't be that many times. It wouldn't, across all of my content. Anyway, that was kind of a conversation that I had a few days ago. And then yesterday in the mental health video, that was a prominent thing that I talked about, so a lot of the comments were related to that. I don't think I've had so many conversations about it all at once, maybe ever before, and so I was just really in it yesterday. DMs, responding to comments, just everything. It was a lot. And for the most part, people were really supportive. A couple of people were like, I just can't get over the wait times. It's crazy. And we were kind of exchanging information about our experiences with GPs. Some people were talking about their experience with private diagnosis, the whole thing. And then there was a woman who said, she was vehemently against private consultations. And my stance on this is pretty much the same as hers was. I don't think we should have to go private for something. I don't I don't want to have to pay for a consultation for something that should be available to me on the NHS. That I do agree with that. But we're talking about 7 years, and the context of this was the initial question was, did I think that I might have clinical depression? That was what I was diagnosed with. And yes, especially right now, I'm definitely experiencing symptoms of that. But I think that that is a symptom of a larger problem, which is the undiagnosed ADHD. And so this person said, don't go private, that's what the government wants. Accept that you have ADHD, tell people that you have ADHD, just kind of get on with your life. And in that, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it is just because I'm such a contrarian that the best way to get me to do something is to tell me not to do it. I don't know if it's that. I don't know if just in responding to her, I kind of worked through some stuff. But I thought, if we're talking about this in the context of depression, telling someone, accept that you're depressed, tell people that you're depressed, and just wait 7 years for a potential way of helping is nuts. Like, it's just, that's unreasonable. Because it's ADHD, it feels different, but the symptoms of ADHD can be so hugely impacting. It can impact your life so much on a day-to-day basis. And depression can be one of those symptoms. It just seemed mad what this person was saying when I actually kind of broke it down. And in responding and basically saying, I'm not going to sacrifice my mental health just to make a stand, just to be like, yeah, I'm going to stick it to the government by not having a private appointment. Why would I do that? It's crazy. So when I was responding to this woman, it just kind of made me think, why am I not going private? Like, what is the reason for me to put this off? If I can afford, even if it's just the initial consultation and then I decide everything else is too expensive, even just the diagnosis portion, why haven't I done it yet? What is the thing that's really putting me off? And if I'm honest, it's the potential feedback / criticism from you guys. Not the majority of you, but from the people who might want to criticize. There are many reasons why people don't like private health, and I get them all. But the biggest thing that I didn't want is for people to question the legitimacy of a diagnosis that you've paid for. I know that that is a thing in the community, that people have said, well, if you pay for a private diagnosis, then you're going to get a diagnosis. And that's really the main thing. I just thought, as and when I am eventually diagnosed, I want people to believe me. And this is what it's all about. This is why the diagnosis is so valuable, because until you're diagnosed, it feels like it make believe. It feels like people just think you're making it up. And so I want, this is when people have asked me, like, why is the diagnosis so important? It's validating. It's someone saying, your experience is accurate. This is true. I said to someone yesterday, it's the equivalent of, I always believed red was blue, and everyone argued with me, like literally my entire life for decades. Someone's gone, no, it's not, it's red, and I'm like, but it's blue to me. And someone one day saying, no, it is blue to you. It is blue to you. It's red to them, but it's blue to you. And that's I need that validation from someone to say, yes, this is true. This is your experience. And my main concern about a private consultation was that someone would invalidate that diagnosis. And whether it's legitimate or not, it would kind of make it grey again. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, after really thinking about this yesterday, I decided this is crazy. I can't allow the potential of someone saying something that really means nothing to stop me getting help that I can afford to get. And so I made an appointment. And what is a 7-year wait on the NHS, even if it's 4 years, that's crazy, but let's say 4. What's years of waiting, with no timeline at all. At all. You don't. So people say 4 years. People say 7 years. It could be 10. We've no idea. No timeline. What is that indefinite wait? Is now Wednesday. So this is going to be my last Vlogril vlog. I need to take a few days off. Everything. I've got that appointment. At some point I'll share. I might do like a video diary and just hold those videos back for as and when I feel comfortable about it. Maybe, because when I booked the appointment, it was like, this is not a guarantee of a diagnosis. If you are not diagnosed, you will not receive a refund. There was so much like terms and conditions. I'd seen a lot of good reviews about this particular place being somewhere that the NHS GPs will accept diagnosis from, and that it was really quick and painless. So I'd done my research and I feel comfortable with what I'm doing, but I also don't feel like I need other people's feedback on it, and I don't feel like I need to hear what anybody else thinks about the decision that I've made. It's a big decision, and it's a decision that I could have made a year ago, and I didn't make it because I was so worried about what people think, and that is just completely irrational. So I'll let you know at some point, but I'm just telling you now that decision's been made. That is what I'm going to do. And maybe I will just not talk about it for a little while. We'll see how it goes. I mean, that's unlikely, but we'll see how it goes. But I think I need a little bit of space with it on my own without hearing what other people think. If you want to DM me on Instagram, I'm comfortable talking to you guys about it, but I don't think I need like mass opinion. You know? Right. That's going to be it for this vlog and for Vlogril. Thank you so much for watching this month. It's been such a fun thing. I love daily vlogs. It's a really fun challenge to do. I don't know if I'm going to do it in June. I'll see how I feel. Vlogs will be back in May, just less. And I'm hoping to do more kind of style and beauty content on my other channel in May as well. May is going to be, I told you we were going to have big changes in May. And now on the 1st of May, I've got that appointment. So maybe it's all going to come together.